guys. So for today's video, I have a review for you guys. I recently watched Life, which has Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, and a few other actors that are less known, but mostly Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds are the most known actors in the movie. It was directed by Daniel Espinosa, written by Rhett Reese. Basically, the story is about a team of scientists who basically are aboard the International Space Station, and the beginning of the movie has them intercepting a cargo. I'm assuming from another spaceship. That part is kind of loosely in my head. And it was a package from Mars for them to study and give to the International Space Station, I'm pretty sure. So their one biology officer spent the first probably half hour of the movie studying this specimen, and it was very biological in nature. The specimen had, all the general biology of most organisms, but of course it didn't have like all of the normal profilers. So basically the movie really got into its rhythm when the biology officer was in this lab that they had on the ship, and he was trying to wake up the specimen, and he used a sparker kind of thing, to send an electrical impulse into the specimen, and he did that twice, and then it latched onto his hand because of course he was in this what do they call it? I don't know scientific things really, even though I have a degree in psychology. But yeah, it latched on his hand. It wouldn't let go. It broke the tool that he was using to poke it, and basically it was after a while of the biology officer trying to get his hand out, he finally got his hand out. The specimen was way smarter than the officers anticipated, and he got out of this containment, and he got into the room. Ryan Reynolds' character, named Rory, he went into the room. He basically tried to kill the creature, or the specimen, whatever you want to call it, with a torch of some kind, and basically he was unable to, and the specimen got him, and the specimen went into his mouth, and long story short, it killed him. Spoiler alert. Basically, most of the movie is them obviously trying to kill this specimen because it is growing. Throughout the whole movie, the specimen changes and grows. It seems like it fed off of blood and light. Like anytime it was connected to anything that had blood or light, it grew. And I overall enjoyed the movie because I personally like alien movies, and it was like a different kind of alien movie than the previous ones that I've seen. Most of the alien movies I've seen were obviously like Alien and Aliens and Predator and those kind of movies, and this one was like a Mars specimen, so it didn't really have it was more like the specimen kind of grew into a creature that would look more similarly, if it was on Earth, to like a squid kind of thing. It had different ligaments on it, and so it would either one of the other characters, it punctured the coolant because one of the characters went outside to fix something, and she was wearing a spacesuit, and the creature punctured the coolant, and she basically drowned in the coolant, which was interesting. But I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the best scientific creature alien movie I've ever seen, but for the most part, I didn't hate it. Obviously, it's not better than Aliens, but I thought that some parts of it were pretty, like, edge your seat, kind of like, you know, they got you going and stuff, and they were interesting. I mean, I've always found those kind of movies interesting, personally. And so, at the end of the movie, there were two people left at the end of the movie. Jake Gyllenhaal and Rebecca, some actress. I don't remember her last name. I mean, and so basically it was just them trying to kill a creature and survive like any other alien movie, which I kind of, but the ending did have a twist, which I don't want to give away, but it is a pretty good twist in my opinion. Not like the best twist ever, but it's pretty good overall. I would give this movie 1 to 10. Probably like a 6.5. Maybe 7. It was pretty good. Maybe an 8 actually. Probably like a 7.5 actually. Probably. Because it wasn't a bad movie. I heard a lot of people didn't like this movie. It could have been better, but I thought overall it did keep me entertained and interested most of the time. Especially after the first incident happened with the specimen getting out of its containment. That was like really, really good, I thought at least. And yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Like if you guys like alien movies, if you guys like scientific movies with creatures that are threatening lives and are out of their containment or, you know, causing harm to people. Like, I mean, if you like anything like that, I think you'd like it. If you like aliens, if you like, you know, Predator, Alien vs. Predator, any of those kind of movies, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, if you like any of those kind of movies, I think you would like it overall. But I have heard negative reviews of it, which I understand. I mean, I think every movie has negative reviews, but it did seem like this one had more negative reviews than most movies, but like similar to others that are in the genre, but I personally liked it. I thought the acting overall, Jake Gyllenhaal is one of those actors who I feel like he can do no wrong. He was overall pretty good in the movie. Ryan Reynolds was also pretty good overall. He didn't get obviously as much screen time because he was the first person that was killed by the creature. Sorry if I gave you any spoilers. And I know a lot of people are fans of Ryan Reynolds. I'm also a fan of Ryan Reynolds, actually. I mean, him in Green Lantern, or whatever the fuck it's called, was horrible. But, I mean, him in Deadpool was really good. And he's a pretty good actor. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, and it was pretty good. So, if you guys enjoy this, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what else you want me to review. I've been watching The Sinner on USA Network. With Jessica Biel, so my next review will probably be that show, which I know is different because I'm usually reviewing movies, but this show is something. So, hope you guys enjoy this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.